Once upon a time, in a land where tall mountains touched clear rivers, stood grand and graceful homes. They were called gung, royal palaces, 경복궁, 창덕궁, and 덕수궁 among them. Each morning, a deep drum echoes through the stone courtyards, and royal guards change shifts, like loyal guardians between the heavens and the earth. But who lived inside these splendid palaces? There was the wise king who guided the land, the brave and graceful queen, and the young crown prince learning the ways of leadership. Next to them were clever ministers with scrolls in hand, and court ladies bustling through the halls in silken shoes. And of course, their ever-helpful sidekicks, the Joseon, ready with a fan, a whisper, or a wink. Strong palace guards stood at every gate, and together they moved as one, like a tiny kingdom within high walls. At sunrise, the king held court as his ministers gathered, heads bowed low with respect. On joyful days, banquets called Jinyeon lit up the night, with singing, dancing, and clinking cups. During weddings, red skirts and blue jackets met in a swirl of celebration. And in Jere, the ancestral lights, the palace grew still as everyone gave thanks to those who came before. The king and queen wore robes so splendid, they sparkled like stars in the daylight. Court ladies wore hanbok in soft colors, each stitch neat and graceful. And the food, every dish was prepared with care. Finely chopped, beautifully arranged, a feast not just for the mouth, but for the heart.
Palace music called Jeong-ak flowed like a gentle breeze. The dance moved like drifting clouds, especially Choyeongmu, with its fires masked to chase away evil. Palace paintings captured even the flutter of a curtain, and in books you could find the buried thoughts of the people pressed between pages like petals in time. These palace stories still live on today. Dancers step once again on modern stage. Old paintings rest in bright museums, and children walk through the palace in hanbok, light on their feet just like long ago. The palace was never just a place of the past. It still breathes quietly, gently inside us. So today, too, let's remember the palace within.
Before carrying out this mission, we must first learn about the subtopics of our project. Study with King, Koki, and Ghost Away Dance. Let's go back to the Joseon to see how this will relate it to real life.
It's gonna be fun!
Study with King, also known as Gyeongyeon, was one of the royal scholarly sessions with the Joseon, which was essential for the king to grow in virtue and wisdom.
Today's topic. At first, we will learn about 4 virtues of Confucianism. First is... Oh my lord! Your Majesty, please wake up! Oh, where am I? Let's just move on to the next topic.
Koki, also known as 장치기, was a traditional royal game in the Joseon. Similar to modern hockey, but with a unique Korean twist. Even palace guards played it for fitness and fun.
Hey everyone, this is it. This is a chance to give a strong impression. There's no goal behind me, only history. On your left. Good. What the? Oh!
want to play this anymore. Let's move to the other world. Such elegance, such mystery. What story lies behind this dance?
Ghost Away Dance, also known as Choyongmu, is according to legend. Choyong was the son of the Dragon King of the East Sea. One night, he found a demon in his home, but instead of rage, he danced and sang. The demon, moved by Choyong's grace, fled and never returned.
Oh, this is Ghost Away Dance. How beautiful and powerful it is.
Your Majesty, through this dance, people prayed peace in the kingdom and the health of the royal family.
I see. The dance holds its meaning. What I learned today wasn't just about games or dance. It was about the spirit and values of our peoples and the country, Joseon.
Your Majesty, before we proceed,
We have more to learn about.
but it's gonna be fun to learn about those three fantastic games.
Through study with King, kings grew wise. Through Koki, citizens became strong. Through Ghost Away Dance, evil was cast out and peace restored. These traditions are more than memories, and they are the living spirit of Joseon.
Let us remember these legacies.